Chapter 1. I accidentally vaporized my pre-algebra teacher. Check for understanding for Chapter 1. Number 1. Which line from the chapter best illustrates how Percy feels about himself? A. Being a half-blood is dangerous. It's scary. Most of the time, it gets you killed in painful, nasty ways. B. From her first day, Mrs. Dodds loved Nancy Bobofit and figured I was devil spawn. C. We thought that maybe if we sat away from the others, everybody wouldn't know we were from that school. The school for losers, loser freaks, who couldn't make it elsewhere. D. You might be one of us, and once you know that, it's only a matter of time before they sense it too, and they'll come for you. Question 2. Which line from the chapter best illustrates the relationship between Percy and Mr. Brunner? A. Mr. Brunner was this middle-aged guy in a motorized wheelchair. He had thinning hair and a scruffy beard and a frayed tweed jacket, which always smelled like coffee. B. Mr. Brunner didn't expect me to be as good. He expected me to be better. C. Mr. Brunner was the only teacher whose class didn't put me to sleep. D. It was kind of cool on tournament day when Mr. Brunner dressed up in a suit of Roman armor and shouted, "What ho!" and challenged us, sword point against chalk, to run to the board and name every Greek and Roman person who had ever lived. 3. Which of the following is not a key moment from the chapter? A. Mr. Brunner explains that knowing Greek and Roman history would be vitally important to Percy's life. B. Nancy Bobofit bullies Grover, throwing wads of sandwich at his head. C. Mrs. Dodds transforms into a shriveled hag with bat wings and claws. Percy fights her with a sword given to him by Mr. Brunner. D. Percy describes all of the ways he has gotten expelled from several previous schools.